I am out and about on an adventure again this morning. That is the National Brick Events in Coventry event, just setting up. It's about to open, and we are here for two reasons. Reason one, obviously, we're looking for some rare and retired Lego, as we always do. We've got those modulars that we're hunting. Hopefully we'll find something good in here. We're in on an early bird ticket, so fingers crossed. But arguably, the more important reason for this particular trip is National Brick Events have hidden 5 Kevin Minion minifigs somewhere around this event. For each one that I find, they're going to donate £100 to the National Autistic Society. If I find all 5 of them, they're going to double that donation. So if we can find 5 Kevin Minions, that's £1,000 for a charity that's quite important to me as an autistic man. So let's go and have a rummage. Okay, so we are in. I've already spoken to a few people on the way in, and the thing people keep saying to me is, I found 3 of them. I've had a wander around and I could find 3. 3's no use to me. I need to find all 5. I'm doing a quick lap before it gets super busy because, I mean, they're this small. A quick lap's going to do me no good at all. But I'm thinking, let's do a quick lap because we might be able to knock 1 or 2 off now and then get into the proper searching. See, this is going to be my plan B. If I can't find them, just buy 5, stand them all in a row by the door, be like, oh, look, I found them. But yeah, we need to get hunting. I mean, my quick lap is doing me no good at all. There's no way I'm going to pick out a tiny little Minion minifig by walking around at this speed. Just distracting myself from looking for Minions for a minute, because obviously we are also on the lookout for stuff for the city. There's nothing there that we don't already have, but we always like to have a little double check. Obviously the Minions are going to be there all day. The stuff for the city, the good deals, are going to disappear early, that Quickie Mart. I think that's probably never going to happen because of the price of it. I'm using my detective skills here, and because Windbricks raise money for the National Autistic Society, I feel like there must be a Minion hidden somewhere on here. It ties in too well. So we're going to have a rummage here. You lot must be hiding one of these Minions. There's no way there's not one here, surely. I'm certain there's one over here. We're sneaking behind everything. Aha! Aha! There we go. That's 1 down. We have found a Minion. I've just been given a tip off about the location of a Minion, and he is hiding behind there. That is Minion number 2 found. Harry found that one. So thank you very much to Harry. He's just led me across the room, and that's 2 down. We've been in here 10 minutes and we've already found 2 of them. Right, I've just had a tip off from Charlie that there's another Minion in Springfield and he's leading me towards it. Apparently it's this way, it's over here. But this will be our 3rd one. I think we're this way. Ah, you found one. Is it this one in Springfield? I will be with you in a minute. We're just going to find the Springfield one. So where is he? Ah, magic. Thank you. There we go. That is number 3. Thank you very much. I've just had the tip off. There's another one over this way. So we've got one over in the football ground as well, have we? Yes, he is. There he is, look. Sorry. I'm going to completely get in the way for a second, because there we have number 4 hiding in front of a block party sign as well, which is incredible. I like that very much.
Harry's found another one.
Where? This is it. This is number 5. We'll have done it in 18 minutes. This is mad. Number 5 is driving this car here. Well, that was chaotic, but we have found the 5 Minions. It took us 19 minutes from show opening, which means we've still got a little bit of time left on early bird entry to have a run around some of the sets. So we're going to rummage through some sets, and then I'm going to go and claim the big check. They have just given me this as well. It was what the Minion was stood on in the football stadium. I love that. That's so cool. We need to find a spot for that somewhere in our Lego City. But yeah, we are being distracted by Bricklink Designer Program boxes, which always catch the eye. Luckily, none of the ones that I want are there. I'm in a position today where I am always officially on the lookout for the sets that I need, but ideally we don't find any because I'm skint with all the wood I've had to buy for the storage unit. They've got one of the Creator 3-in-1 castles there, which are always tempting. I can never have too many of them. Also the office set, which is one that although I already have, I kind of want to pick up another one. Now I've started the sit complex, I am on the lookout for all of the sitcom sets that I don't already have or that I might want doubles of to do the sit complex with. Oh, and then we've got some more of the Bricklink sets, which we're trying not to buy. We will continue to try not to buy them. Oh, there's the Lego house upscale minifig as well. Oh, this is problematic. Got some big sets at the top there, including Big Ben, which would look very nice next to Anna's tower bridge that she got recently. By which I mean the box would look nice to the box for that, because she still hasn't built it and we've got nowhere to put it. So I'm kind of lucky that she's not here with me today, because she would buy that and it would just be put in the corner of the living room, not built, because there's no room for it. Of course, it's not just Minions and sets to buy here. There are the usual assortment of cool mocks. That's who's made this one, and they've got quite a few bits along here. Of course, this is where we found one of the Minions along here. Lots of this is very Star Warsy, but we have got some non-Star Wars stuff to appeal for someone like me who's not a Star Wars guy. Very cool. The Atari at the top there is a very fun set. I built that one last year and like it very much. And we've got some of the smaller bits and bobs down here, including brickheads. I do like me a brickhead. I think I'm getting to the point now where I've already got most of those, which I think suggests I might have a brickhead problem. This mosaic art is cool. Deadpool. We've got a Lego spaceman. We've got some more brickheads down the bottom there as well. And then sets. We like a set. Oh, Bricklink, why must you always be so expensive? I think, oh, they've got the Pirates of Barracuda Bay there. For roughly what I paid for it on eBay last year, I think that's $350 for the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. I think I paid only a little under that last year on eBay. The typewriter is a set that I've wanted for a little while. The problem is, I know I could have got that at Bricktastic and didn't, so can't really justify buying it anywhere else for more now. But it is a very snazzy set. And there's the Seinfeld set there as well. On the topic of finding stuff for the sit complex, Seinfeld is one that probably needs to make its way in at some point. This Springfield, I think I've seen at the events before, and I always like it. It is a very cool build. But what I haven't seen before is the little micro Springfield, which we've got at the bottom there, which is cool. And then behind it, we've got this enormous church, which looks great. I would love to put something like this together for the city. But I was just speaking to someone who said they've bought the instructions for it. I'd have been parting it out. It cost them about £1,000 to part out. So I probably shouldn't. But goodness me, does it look great. And there we have it. We have an enormous cheque for an enormous amount of money, £1,000 for the National Artistic Society from National Brick Events. Thank you, folks. Look at it. We did it. Well, there you go. We've just done the big cheque. And now we're back to rummaging around the event. So we've got some very cool Robot Wars battle box stuff here. This has caught my eye from the other side of the room. This crooked house looks great. Anna actually said she wanted to put a crooked house in the Lego City. So I think that, she said a crooked house or an upside down house. So I think that is, this is something we're definitely stealing inspiration from. And then we've got a football stadium over here, which looks really, really cool. Nice little Lego version of Molyneux. I mean, the level of detail on that is bonkers. They've even got the screen in there with football actually going on and little under the stand concourse details, all with custom stickers and stuff on. That is really cool. And then an even bigger football stadium over here, which we've already seen because it had Kevin in. You can see he's gone now. And then we've got a very cool space display, which looks great. And then over here, a nice selection of vehicles, lots and lots of. Obviously for me, the crane, far more appealing than a supercar. I'll always look at a crane rather than a supercar. And then sets. We have more sets to look at, lots of Star Wars stuff here. People always say, I don't show you enough of the Star Wars stuff or show you enough of the prices. So there you go, there's some Star Wars stuff. You can let me know in the comments if there's good deals here. I mean, looking at the gaps, it is already nearly 11 o'clock, so the event's been open an hour. Looks like these guys have been ransacked. There's so many missing gaps where it looks like they've sold a few bits already. And then they've got the big helicarrier, which is very tempting. The Joker Manor, a Apocalypseburg, some very cool sets on there. That Ghostbusters hat, I tell you what, that Ghostbusters Firehouse for $695, brand new for $695, that is the best price I think I've ever seen that. I absolutely don't have £695 to buy it today, but goodness me, that seems like a very good deal. And then we're into the retired modulars. I made a video recently telling you the list of the ones that I need, but they're so expensive. This is the point I was making in that video. $750 for the fire brigade. Cafe Corner pre-owned there for £1,400, and it's not even a terrible deal. I've also got that awesome Ferris wheel that I've very much got my eye on. The wind turbine. So many cool bits and bobs for the city here. Plus a loop coaster and an Eiffel Tower. Simpsons House is around there. See the Simpsons House, brand new for $500. Again, that seems like a reasonable price. I mean, it seems mad saying £500 is a reasonable price for anything, but for a brand new Simpsons house, I think you pay around that on eBay. So to see it for that kind of price at a convention, there are some good prices on here. I mean, the London bus for $160, I paid more for that a few weeks ago at a convention. There are some good deals on here. We have another Bricklink Designer Program set there, the general store. If I ever do anything Wild Westy, I'm going to need that, but I don't think I plan to do anything Wild Westy anytime soon, so I can avoid buying it for now. What's harder to avoid is the old train engine shed, because that would fit very nicely into the city. I mean, both of them, very, very appealing. The Hogwarts Express as well. I mean, we need lots of trains in the city. And then we've got some more brickheads down the bottom here as well, and speed champions and full sets of minifigures still boxed up, which is quite cool. I've not seen a full set sold like that before. The plus side of the app, I guess, being able to scan them and bunch them together like that. There you go, more Star Wars stuff that doesn't mean very much to me. And the Hobbit, and a T-Rex that's still got his skin on. See, that appeals to me far more than the skeleton that's coming out in a few days. Just needs some feathers now. We've got a Lego Ideas submission here for Elf, which does look very snazzy if you like the look at that and would like to support it on Lego Ideas. That's how you do it. They're currently up to 6,721 votes of support. But it would look very nice in the Winter Village, that's for sure. And then we've got some more very snazzy stuff. I like the way they've got the boats moving. I think that's very cool. I mean, we've got the great combination here of boats and goats, which definitely appeals to my brain, and the cool little Viking village in there as well. And then more motion. Anything with motion and motors I like very much. So we've got this little roller coaster whizzing around here, which we just have to wait and see it whiz. There it goes. Lovely old stuff. It's good to see the Fortnite Battle Bus is back down at retail price at conventions now, after the madness that we had around Christmas when it was being sold for £200. There you go, another one for you Star Wars fans. Some quite large levels of detail on this, including a bubble bath going on, and they're making some dinner in there as well. This is cool. Lots of speed champions and brickheads, and then loads of minifigures to be had. And I always think this stuff's so cool, using Lego elements for key rings and jewellery. One day I will surprise Anna with a set of Wang Jangler earrings, and it'll be the best day of her life. There they are, look. That screams Christmas present to me. Another one of the Creator 3-in-1 castles there. This one a little bit cheaper than the other one as well. Starting to get into that little tempting price range now. Also, the castle in the forest with no price terrifies me. Seeing a Bricklink set with no price is a scary, scary thing. But we've got modulars down here, or modular, the bookshops there. That's a good price for the treehouse. £190 for the treehouse is a good price. There you go, some more Star Wars stuff for you. We've got the big mechanical camel and a £2,000 new and sealed Millennium Falcon. I think that might win the award for most expensive Lego set I've seen in here today. So I imagine you Star Wars fans are going to go a little bit giddy for that. I'm more interested in that Arkham Asylum. But with a new one on the way potentially later this year, I can probably avoid taking the plunge on that today. And as I was stood chatting to someone, the castle was sold out from in front of me. I was talking to someone who'd bought a medieval blacksmith that I want, and while I was talking to them, I watched the other set I want disappear in front of me. I can't remember what I've seen and what I haven't seen now. I've got myself spun around so many times because I was running around looking for the Minions. I don't think I've shown you this one. So we've got a lot of cool superhero stuff on here, and some Harry Potter and some Star Wars bits, and some more older Star Wars stuff at the back there as well, which is cool. And then an entire sea of Harry Potter and Star Wars with a whole lot of minifigs. As usual, there's lots of activities and things going on here as well. There's a build a car and race it down a ramp thing going on there. There's colouring and kids play areas and stuff over the back. There's the pick a brick, which is right in front of me, in fact. So pick a brick, where you can get a large cup for £9, small cup for £5, and just rummage through all of this Lego. And then I think we've got some more display stuff over here. This is where you can just build Lego at the event. And then we've got loads of very cool cars over here, which again, if you're into the vehicles, these are very, very snazzy. My eye once again being drawn by the ones with cranes, and I feel like I've already, in fact no, it was Simpsons House we saw over the other side of the hall for 500. So there you go. Between those two stalls for £9.95, you could get a Simpsons House and a Quickie Mart, which, I don't know, I feel like that's not as terrible a deal as it might sound on first inspection. Oh no, the bowling alley that I've had my eye on multiple events in a row. I thought I'd avoided seeing it today, but now I'm going to have my normal bowling alley dilemma. I can't afford a bowling alley. I've just bought a load of wood. Wood is more important than bowling alleys, right? It's just been pointed out that they're here as well, and I don't think I've seen that one at a convention before. I genuinely think Bricklink Designer Program might be the thing that eventually does me in and just finishes me off. I don't think I can cope in a world where they're bringing them sets out 5 at a time, 4 times a year. It's just it will financially ruin me. And I think that is now a complete lap of the entire event, he says, just as he stumbles into James May's Lego house, just sat there spinning. But now I think we have seen everything in at this event. I know this video has been a little bit more chaotic than our normal convention videos, because obviously we had all the chaos with searching for the Minions early on. Even if it has been a little bit more chaotic and less professional, hopefully it's been no less enjoyable. And even if it has, hopefully you can forgive me, because we raised £1,000 for charity in the process, and I think that probably makes it okay. Sorry, just walking into people now, I am a monster, undoing all the good work we did with the charity stuff. But with that, I think I will say goodbye. I am not going to buy anything today. I have, as I keep saying throughout the video, I've spent a lot of money on wood. As much as the Patreon is ultimately going to be a big help with that, the way Patreon works is I don't actually get the money for a month. So that first month of Patreon, I don't see that money until early April. And I've already spent the first month's rent on the storage unit and spent £600 on wood. So I'm in the hole a little bit on that at the moment, so I can't really buy any Lego for now. It's probably for the best. I don't need any more Lego at the moment. I need to move the Lego I've already got into the new Lego City. So hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on it for me. Subscribe to the channel for loads more Lego content, including, hopefully in the next few days, that wood that I've spent all that money on finally arriving, so we can get the structure of the Lego City done and start moving in. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I need to go and have a lie down.